Hey, another video for you here to show you how you can download either an entire Messenger conversation or a specific part of your Messenger conversation. Now, your question may be why? Why would I want to download my conversation? Well, there can be plenty of good reasons, and to just name a few to get you some ideas, if you are working with us, for example, maybe you're in one of our group coaching programs, maybe you're going through our course or getting one-on-one support with your Biz Solution sisters. You may sometimes want to get some feedback on your DMs on certain conversations. Maybe you're stuck somewhere, not quite sure how to bridge the gap to get people on a call or to re-engage with people. Then the option usually is taking screenshots, but then it can be difficult to fit everything into one screenshot. You don't want to be taking and sending 10, 20, 30 screenshots to share conversations with someone. So it can be so helpful to download your conversation from Messenger. Now, maybe you're not working with us, but another business coach, or maybe even you have someone assisting you in the DMs, whether that's a VA, an appointment setter, a social seller. It can be great if you can share those conversations with each other, right? Maybe even your business partner. Now, another great reason could be, and this is something actually brought up on the Biz Hack Huddle yesterday evening, is you could be having a conversation with a potential client, a lead, a prospect, and you are talking about maybe personalizing an offer for them, or maybe you're sharing different packages and pricing with them. You may want to remember or easily find that part of the conversation again later on. Now, you could also decide to download that specific part of the conversation, the information that is good for you, that you want to have on hand and you want to be able to refer back to or check back on without having to scroll through your entire conversation. Again, a great reason to download a conversation. Now, how do we download our conversations in Messenger? I will show you right now. So you want to go into the full menu or the back end of your Genius Messenger CRM, and we do so by clicking the little G icon here on your toolbar. This is what will then open for you, and in the left-hand menu, we are going to click Home. Then if we go down a little bit, it says Download Message right here. That's where we are going to click. And then there's a couple of details we need to fill out. The most important one being the thread ID, so that Genius Messenger knows which conversation we want to be downloading. Now, the thread ID you will find if you go into that specific conversation or in the chat with the contact you are looking to download the conversation of. So let me head into my Messenger inbox. Whatever is open right here. Michelle, I want to download this conversation. Now, the thread ID, that number we need, you will be able to find right here at the very end of the URL. So only the numbers you want, anything after the last backslash right here. So if you select those numbers, we can copy that, go ahead and go back into Genius Messenger back end and paste it right here where it asks for the thread ID. Now, in most cases, this isn't relevant and we can leave it as it is, but in case there is a video inside your conversation that you're looking to download, a link or an image, you can go ahead and select whatever you are looking for or want to display. Now we can choose what part of the conversation or how far back do we want to download this conversation. And if it's a specific part of a message that took place between now and an hour ago, for example, I can just set it to today, 1 hour back, and then leave this as it is, which is always by default the current date and time. If it is something from last week, we have the option to change this part as well. Now, if you want to download the full conversation, maybe you've been talking to the person for a year or so, we can just easily go back here. You see how quick it is. I'm already in May 2020, which is 2 years ago. But for now, for demonstration purposes, I'm going to go back to this month and this year, and I'm just going to say, let me download the conversation from yesterday until today and right now. Then we click download. It only takes a second, and we will have the option to choose if we want to download a PDF file or we want to download a HTML link. Now, it's very straightforward. If I click PDF, we just follow the steps right here. We can save it. We can name it as we want to name it. We can choose the location we want to save it on our computer. And that's it.